In this video, we're going to look at different types of selection options. So how we can select different polygons from a shapefile. Let's try to do that. Now we have our selection tool option here. It is called select features. Now you can see a drop down there. If you click on the drop down, you'll see different types of select features. Now you can either select by rectangles, you can select by polygon, you can select by lasso, you can select by circle, you can select by line. Okay, so at first let's take a look at the select by rectangle. When you take that, now what you can do is click and drag, and whatever polygons are within that rectangle, they will all get selected. Now the blue mark here means that they are selected. Now if you go to the attributes table, you can see that the blue mark is also visible here, meaning that these polygons have been selected. All right, so that is how you can select using the rectangle. Now how to deselect, right? You need to know how to deselect. You're just going to need to right click on the layer property, and then the layer name, and then you have the selection here. Then you go to clear selected features. Now they all have been deselected. Now let's take a look at the select by polygon. Here you need to draw polygons to select certain polygons. Okay, so for example, here I give a 0.1, then here I give 0.2, here I give 0.3, here I give let's say 0.4, here's 0.5, 0.6, 0.8, and 0.9. Alright, and then I'm going to hit enter, and there we go. We have selected these polygons, and this polygon has been left out because I draw the selection polygon in such a way that this certain polygon will be left out. Okay, so the entire polygon is not left out actually because of the similar boundaries of each and every polygon around that individual polygon. So let's deselect it again. I'm going to go to selection, clear selected features. There we go. Now this time I'm going to be selecting using the lasso. So here we go. That is how you can use the lasso. You just press on a click and then keep on drawing, and then let go of that click, and whatever had touched that lasso is going to get selected. Now I'm going to deselect again. Here, click. Now we are going to take a look at the select by circle. You have guessed it by now that here this time we have to draw circles. So let's give the circle a center. There we go. Now that I have clicked, I'm going to drag that click, and whatever area is covered by that circle and whatever polygons are within that circle area are going to get selected. There we go. Actually not the area, whatever the polygons are also touching the periphery of the circle will also get selected. Alright, now let's deselect again. There we go, clear selected features. Now we have select by line. As you have guessed, this is going to be selecting by line. It is similar to the polygon, but this time you will not be joining the points. So whichever polygon gets selected by this, gets touched by this line, will get selected. Now hit enter. There we go. We have selected these polygons. Now let's clear the selection again. Clear selection. There we go. It's done. Now there's another way for you to select that. Now before that, now I'm going to talk about how you can move from the selection mouse to the regular mouse. So you can see the select elements mouse here. You're just going to click there and you will have the regular mouse. Now another thing is, let's keep it on the rectangle. Another thing is you can just do a click to select a certain polygon if you have taken the rectangle option. You can do it with some others too, but I prefer the rectangle one. Okay, now when you have selected a certain polygon, and if you do a right click on that certain polygon and then you click on identify, there we go, identify, it is going to identify that certain polygon. It is going to show you the field ID of that polygon, the shape, the ID 0, the ISO, the name 0, the ID 1, the name 1, the type 1, the ENG type 1, all these things that are available in the attributes table for this particular polygon will be shown here. Now there's an easier way to do that. You can just select or click on this identify button here and you'll get identify mouse. Now if you just do a left click on any of the polygons that you want to know the information about, there you go, it is going to open the identify, the field, the FID, everything that is available on the attributes table about that polygon is going to pop up here. Alright, so that is how identify works. Now another thing we are going to see, but first let me just clear the selection, is selecting from the attributes table. Now you can also select from the attributes table. What you just have to do is you have to click on these rows to get the entire row selected here. Now there we have the 7. Now we have the field ID 7 polygon selected here, which is Dadra and Nagar Haveli. I am sorry if I'm not pronouncing those right. I'm not from India. Alright, so that's it. Now let's close it, and as you can see here, the selection, let me zoom in. I'll teach you about the zoom in the next video. Okay, as you can see, it has been selected. Now if we go to the attributes table again, let's select a bigger place. This time let's select a state. Bihar seems to be a big state. There we go. Now we have chosen Bihar. Let's close there we go. As you can see, Bihar has been selected. So you can also select polygons from the attributes table. Now to select multiple polygons from the attributes table, you just need to keep your press, sorry about that, sorry. You just need to keep your press on the control button, and then you just need to select the individual rows of individual polygons. Alright, now if you cut it, as you can see, all of those polygons have been selected. Okay, so there is another way of selecting. Now that is from, as you can see, there is a selection tab in the upper side. Go there and you'll have two options. One is select by attributes and another is select by location. So in this video I'm just going to talk about the select by attributes. We'll take a look at this one later. Okay, so let's just go to select by attributes, and now you can see the different fields here. So let's just take the field type 1. So to take it, we'll just do a double. First let me delete that. There we go. When you first come here, you will see nothing is there. Now let's take type 1, do a double click, and type 1 is here. Then we're going to give the equal sign here, and after that we're going to click on get unique values. So the values within type 1 are displayed here. So we don't want state, we want the union temitor, and do a double click and it's also here. So type 1 equal to union temitor, meaning in the type 1 field how many union temitors are there. The software is going to find that and select that. Now click on apply and click on OK. There we go. The temitors, the union temitors have been selected here. So that is how you can select by attributes as well. Now you can select by you can go to the select by attributes from the attributes table as well. Let's just clear the selection. There you go. Then you go to open attributes table, and the top side, there you go. If you click here, you'll see a select by attributes option right here. If you click on it, the same type of window will pop up. Now this helps you to choose from the different kinds of fields and information available here. So if you open it up from the attributes table, we'll have a better idea at the data from choosing from the data. And if you are looking forward to choosing from the actual polygons, then you should open it up the way we have seen previously a while ago. Alright, so first let me take this time what I'm going to take is let's do the union temitor again. Okay, so let's take type 1, double click, and we give an equal sign, and then we click on get unique values, then union temitor. There we go. Click on apply. As you can see, the union territor, sorry, not temitor, I was spelling it wrong. I don't have my opticals on. So union territor, all the union territories have been selected. And then if you go to the map, you can see that all the union territories have been selected here as well. So that is how you can do selection in ArcGIS. Now let me just clear the selection here. Oh, there's another button that is switch selection. What it does is, let me show you from the attributes table. Now you can see that we have chosen all the union territories, right? And the opposite of union territory in this place are the states. So when I'm going to click on switch selection, it is going to select all the states and it is going to deselect all the union territories. Alright, so let's click on switch selection. As you can see, union territories are now deselected and states have been selected. So that is a useful function as well. Now you can also clear selection from the attributes table as well. So that was all for this video. I hope you got to learn something new, and thank you very much for watching. If you have found the video to be useful, please like and consider subscribing to the channel, as it will enable me to make more videos like this one. Thank you.